Good evening, and welcome to the 51st Annual Chicago Midwest Emmy Awards.
I'm a real person. Although we're on the news, I'm a human being, and this is very emotional.
And it's a huge honor to get this huge privilege and to be with all of you. I mean, this is amazing.
Facebook.
I am so lucky to work with such a wonderful newsroom. They are smart, they are thoughtful, they are ethical, and they tell wonderful stories. Thank you.
Anyway, this year we are dubbing the show the Recession Emmys. There's been a few cutbacks. For example, winners will notice that this year's statues are actually made of chocolate. We had some retirements. Warner Saunders retired this year. So did Robert Feeder. Coincidence? There was a report that the two of them were seen together in a psilocybin-shaped mushroom balloon floating over Colorado. Turns out they were just up in the garage attic beating the crap out of each other. You may notice we've eliminated some categories this year. Some were for lack of entries, others for different reasons. For example, we will no longer be presenting an award in category 27X. That's the Outstanding Achievement for Standing Out Near a Backyard Swimming Pool in a Bikini Award. That's gone.
Speaking of, isn't this great at the Park West? I mean, it's a wonderful change for us, I think. But this is a nice evening. It's as you know, our 51st year of the Emmys. And actually, I should thank all of you for supporting us as we continue to recognize excellence in our industry. And I want to congratulate you. Your work, the work that's been nominated tonight, has already been judged Emmy-worthy. This is great work that you're doing.
Anybody else have this problem with dress to impress? All you women? Yeah, you didn't quite know? Yeah, I thought I'd do biker chick meets soccer mom. I don't know.
Let me first apologize if the light bounces off my head and just blinds this front row right here. I'm so sorry. But I hope everyone is having a good time.
All right, I'm going to throw out a really crazy thank you. How about Al Lerner? When I was 13 years old, I sent a letter to Al Lerner at Channel 7, and I told him that I wanted to be a sportscaster someday. And my parents and my whole family thought I was absolutely crazy until one day at the Kaczynski supper table, the phone rang at about 6:30, and my mom answered the rotary phone, and it was Al Lerner, calling to say he got my letter and what did I want to know about how to be a sportscaster. I was an intern at Channel 5, and it was Warner Saunders who went up to my bosses, and we were in the programming department. Actually, Tim Kazurinsky was in the show that we did in the programming department when I was an intern. And Warner went up to them and said, you should hire her. And they did as a production assistant. And I would sneak into the sports department at night and help out Mark Giangreco. So for all of those three men who just told me that it's okay, you go for it, I just can't say thank you enough.
I need to thank one person, and she's sitting right over there in the corner, but she shouldn't be. She's the most beautiful woman in the room, my wife, Jana, who tolerates me going out on the street doing the wackiest stuff at all hours of the night. This is for you. Thank you very much.
I have to take 1 second. All of you guys who know me know that I've won Emmys for my videography and my editing and for hosting different stuff on CBS, but this is for my band Black Box, and this means the most to me than anything.
Just the guy from Madison. This is an amazing experience. I want to thank my news director for giving me the opportunity to be the consumer reporter. I just got really lucky and it fell in my lap, but this is just an amazing opportunity. I took my mom to the Emmys with me, and I probably shouldn't be saying this, but it's because she agreed to pay for the tickets for us to come here.
It was a fun story. This has been a wrenching year in the news business. We all work at stations where there's been a lot of contraction. A lot of good guys have been shown the door. Same place at our station. I just want to dedicate this one to Trez, Leo, Dartis, and Nathan, 4 great photographers who helped on these stories. And this one's for them.
To present our final awards of the evening from WISN in Milwaukee, please welcome Emmy Award-winning anchor and reporter, Joyce Garbasiak.
Thanks, Tim. I knew Tim Kazurinsky would be able to pronounce Garbasiak without a problem, so I appreciate that. I was a little nervous about coming here tonight. I was telling my daughters about it, and they said, "Oh, Mom, don't worry about being funny or engaging or entertaining. Just be yourself. They'll understand." Okay.
I won for something my father thought would never happen. He's not here to witness this, but I know he's watching. I am so grateful and honored that you all allow me into your homes every night. And for those of you who weren't able to go, my entire family went to witness this. And I want to thank them because I traveled on their shoulders to tell the stories of ordinary people with extraordinary dreams. And they got to see it happen. And for those of you who can't understand my emotion, come back as someone who had to fight and dream harder and lift and jump over hurdles like my parents who were born and raised in the South and grew up in the civil rights movement. This is for them who put me on their shoulders, let me fly, tell their stories through others. Thank you for the Academy for thinking I was worthy and my words meant enough to win an award tonight. Thank you.